have the thing set on a thing and then just, you know, some days. This is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together we are PM Artist Studio. Is that harmonating?
That was Izzy would be proud.
Hello, Susan. You made it. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
I've been saying hello to everybody here in the pre-chat, but Susan just popped in there. Hello,
Susan,
Gretchen.
you have to see my scarf. You will love it.
Oh.
It's slow sewed.
Slow stitch.
Yeah, slow stitched.
Slow sewed.
Slow sewed. and I stained it with coffee. It was the stuff that you use to rub off your cabinets after you've sanded them.
The what?
It's the
yes,
cheesecloth
yes.
things. And it's really different. Different than just regular cheesecloth.
There you go.
It's very hefty.
Hello, Darcy and Marilyn and
But
Judy.
anyway, it's 7 feet long.
It is really long. She gave it to me for a while. And I was like, dude, I can't keep up with this thing. I feel like it's a boa constrictor because it starts to, like, you know, kind of attack you. All right, am I going topside?
I don't know. Are you?
Sure. There we go. Get P over there. And sorry, I got a slouchy shirt today. I got my slouchy hat and a slouchy shirt. Just trying to keep it all together, y'all.
Sometimes
move that up a little bit.
sometimes it's easier than others.
That's right. Hello, Fiona. Hello, Eva and Natalie. I'm so glad you guys are here. I'm going to move my chat stuff around now that I'm... Now, I told them that you had new flowers because you have lost yours.
Yeah, and I think I got some of the wrong petals on the wrong ones, but, you know.
That's right. You know.
Yeah.
Who's
Makes it more interesting. That's what I'm going with.
Nature's funny that way.
Yeah.
Hello, Debbie. Oh, and Brad's here.
Oh, there's another one.
Can you put that on something that's less busy, and then we could kind of maybe figure out what it is that you're doing, or you can tell us about
I don't even know. I don't even know that I want you to know right now.
Oh, well, should I have shown the top view?
Well, you usually give me fair warning.
Well, you know, kind of, just sort of. I was looking at the wind blowing around the corner over here, and then I was like, oh, it's kind of time. And then I hadn't moved the thing. And anyway, you know.
Oh, there's some of
Hey,
those little...
Jackie, it has been. We've missed you.
Where has she been?
I don't know,
Where you
Jackie,
been,
where you
Jackie?
been?
Inquiring minds want to know.
You don't have to tell us. She's Franken-stenciling right now, y'all. Like, you know, this is what she had done to the other ones that she's lost that are probably stuck to something, as Fran mentioned in the chat.
Okay.
Oh, did you have... Eva's in Georgia. You had pretty bad storms, but she said nothing got damaged there. The wind is blowing like crazy here, so we'll all be,
I don't want that to go into the corner. I'm composing.
She's composing. This is composing with pansies. It would have been better if it was posies. Composing with posies. Posies a flower,
Actually,
right?
somebody said they look more like lotus flowers, and I tend to agree
I know.
with that.
Then you started saying that.
Lotus.
We really need...
Blossoms.
This is why, like, you know, putting something in the shop and then you guys rename it makes it a little tricky.
We'll see what kind of composition that turns out to be. Now, Mariah, tell them about how they get their innards.
Oh, okay. So, if you buy the pansy sets.
Pansy slash lotus.
Yeah, pansy slash lotus. I'm here, and this hair is driving me crazy. Then I will scrape the mat and give you whatever comes off of it. The big ones come off really nice. You may or may not get the little ones.
They just may not survive the scraping process.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they want to stick down too good.
Yeah, we have some mats that are better than others for this sort of thing. So, you know, just keep in mind.
Just kind of
Catherine.
a hit or a miss. A hit or a miss. I know, because I've scraped some of those mats. And
I'm glad that you got that worked out, Heather. Heather got their AC thing. They thought it was broken, but her sister just didn't realize she didn't know how to turn it on or something.
Plug it in.
It's
Always this.
It's always the tech support.
Always
You know, like,
helpful.
is it plugged in? Is it turned on?
Do you have power?
Yeah, posing the pansies properly in position
Properly.
by Patricia,
Properly.
also known as P.
Position. Ooh.
Ah!
That almost came out of there.
Violet. Hey, Mouse. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, Tishan's here too. Awesome. I know. I had a late supper last night too. Nobody would feed me, so I ate mac and cheese at like 9 o'clock at night, which is not something I normally do, but my mother's not taking care of me.
I'm not even going to dignify that with a comment.
Yeah.
Okay, so composition. Hey, where are my butterflies?
Yeah.
That didn't work out?
Well, you know, we do our best. We will have some butterflies. I just don't think that today's going to be the day for the butterflies.
Well,
Hello, Nadia. Is it Nadia? Welcome.
I could just bring out my frog bug. Don't think he's quite dry. It's pretty heavy duty paint down there. That's not going to work.
She's not going to show you the frog bug.
I'll just make my own butterfly.
Oh yes, we have our UK crew. Yeah.
Tell you what, sometimes good.
Hey, Leanne. She says she thinks she's gonna and hello, Leanne. She says she's gonna like this.
She's gonna like it.
You better do good, P.
Well,
Hey, Rennie.
I drew some really cute butterflies for Mariah, and they didn't.
Yes. Well, you know.
They didn't make it. So I'm just gonna have to wing it. I can do that.
Hello, Lisa Mingus. I think our Lisa, Sirius Hecka Lisa, she is having family time, hanging out with her grandkids. It looks like a good time.
She's got really cute, neat little grandchildren.
Yeah, it looks fun. Oh, thank you, Fiona. Yes, I'll take that little cue. Hey, those of you that are, you know, coming in and watching and hanging out with us, please do give us a thumbs up. We very much appreciate it. It's really nice during these live streams because it lets people know, hey, something groovy might be happening over here. He's laying out flowers. It gets real fascinating.
Here's my butterfly.
She's
It's like a
stenciling.
barbell. Okay, barbell butterfly. Not to worry, we shall save the butterfly.
Yes.
Whack.
Oh, goodness. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do.
Really, we usually do things a little bit more.
She's usually a little more on it, but, you know, it's Thursday Thoughts. We're just kind of, you know.
Winging it.
We're winging it.
We're winging
or
it.
Or she's clipping wings. One or the other. Wings are involved.
Wings are involved. Wings in blue.
Oh, and Margalo. Hello, Margalo. She's cleaning her Montessori room. Oh, goodness. I'm sure that was, yes, just
her
in
what?
case. Because she's a teacher.
Oh.
Just in case you were wondering what she was doing for spring break. Always a vacation to be here without children. Sure is a lot easier to clean without children.
Isn't that the truth?
They're not, you know, we're working on it. I mentioned cleaning and Izzy just takes off. She's learned that from somebody else. Also gets angry and storms away.
Oh, that's not true.
Oh, yes, and if you are interested in having some fun little, you know, emojis to play with, we have our Arty perks. It's a good time.
Yeah.
There are other perks, too, if you want to watch.
I don't know,
you know.
if Lisa's watching, but Lisa, I really love these scissors. And that little gold sparkle, I can see it.
She can see it on the card.
See it on the cart, because those others are just like a dark hole.
Oh, here. Sorry, I'll zoom in. She wants to see the scraped innards, yes, that are...
Innards. Innards.
Scraped innard versus guaranteed outie. Yes, you get the guaranteed outie for sure. Innards are, you know, you're going to get the big
Optional.
ones. But the little ones, Maybe, maybe not. I just, I don't want to promise anything I
Okay,
can't.
and just an FYI, because I already messed up my other ones that she gave me. I don't know what I did with those now. But I just keep, I've been having a hard time with stuff here lately.
There we go. How's that, guys? Do I need a little focus?
Uh-oh. We don't want that butterfly there anymore.
There we
He's
go.
not going to be in the gel print. He's going to be in the aftermath. The aftermath.
The aftermath. Can you explain your composition a little bit there?
Oh. Should I explain it? All right. Try not to emphasize the corners unless you have a really good reason for doing so. Now, I will say, if you remember Anne's, I think it was going for the gold.
Yes.
Yes. And she had little,
Her little
things.
doll head things.
Yes. Okay. The reason that worked is because she had little twiny things pulling it back in. So if you set up roadblocks or you have we call bookends that head everybody back into the composition, then it's okay. But just, putting your butterfly up in the corner and having your butterfly fly away, that's right. That's what your viewers are going to do. Your viewers are also going to fly away. Just remember that. Scale. You notice I picked the little ones. I didn't pick Big Mama here.
Yes, that is correct, Mouse. The pieces that you're seeing in towards the middle there, the whitest images are the innards.
This is the one that you get. This is the outer.
Yeah.
Outer.
Good job on the black paper, though. There.
I know, it's high contrast. That's another thing I want to talk about, but I don't have it on my list, so I can't. Scale.
It's on the list for the other day.
Yeah.
Or next day.
Okay. Big, smaller, smallest. And that's not always true because on some things you can just use a part of it and it can direct the eye around. So you just got to think about that. Thematic feel of the stencils. I think after I've used these stencils, like I have a pile of prints over here, which I'm going to get to in just a moment. This has a very Asian feel to it as far as I'm concerned. It does.
Especially when you start bringing in certain colors.
Especially when you start bringing in certain colors, it just reinforces that whole thing. Now, you can make it into something very pop arty.
Mm-hmm.
I even have one over there that's kind of from the 50s. It looks like a kitchen. Tablecloth.
I think that was the one that we didn't, or you did in the live. I say we. I'm
think-
part of this. I sort of help make decisions.
She does. I don't always do what she tells me to, and sometimes I should have. Okay. Feel of the stencil. And I don't know that I'm going to get to it today, but I would like to bring in some others that have a different feel
Hello,
to them.
Cindy. Hey, Judy P.
Hi, Jude P. And who is it? Cindy?
Cindy, sure.
Okay, directional motifs need to be facing into the design. Okay, that butterfly that was going out, if you can get him to turn around and come back in, he can be your friend and help the eye go around the composition.
I like that you just produced your own little butterfly there.
Well,
That's good stuff.
he's still gluing, and he's kind of
It's still gluing.
still gluing. I got a little carried away with the glue there. But I think he's going to come. I think she's going to come about. And look at that. See those little.
Oh, so Mouse says different feel, like cross-cultural. Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
Or like, so what you're saying is, if you think about the little emoji, like that you can put the flower emoji. So that's more cutesy, more kitschy, kind of kawaii almost. If you want to get right down to it, if you know what I'm talking about with that. But then you can make it more serious, and it really, the color and all of that is going to emphasize the style.
Yes, the style of your stencils. Okay, now, the other thing I wanted to talk about as far as scale is concerned. If you're getting ready to do this and you want to use more than one, you want to use the stencils, you want to use the masks, whatever, I say go with what blocks out the most first.
Say that again.
Okay. Can you see what I've done here? Let me show you what I'm talking about here with the stencil. Okay, you can see that. I can put this over this later, and that's going to break that up. Now, that's not always true, because if we wanted this to be, if we wanted this underneath part to be more dominant, to be the focal point, to be the emphasis, then we would place the big pieces on top after we do this.
Nice.
The reason I say, you know, do your fiddly parts first, you can take your time with your composition.
Yeah.
And I think that you're going to be happier. And that's not a hard and fast rule. There's always exceptions to that. But that's usually where I go.
You're going to feel more success right off the bat.
Yes.
If you kind of get that down. And then you'll start having that awareness. And I think, you know, one of those things where you sort of, it's like riding a bike. You get better at it the more you do it.
And I think when you approach it that way, you also get a feel for where this is going. Am I going to take this, you know, what colors am I going to use? What does this say to me? What is it speaking to me?
This is why I liked showing up to the club first, because then you could get the right spot, and then you know how the night's going to go.
That was always my consideration.
It is not hers.
All right. I want to talk about two things here. One, what makes a successful print? And number two, I always get the question of how do you know if it's one that you want to ripen or one you want to pull right away? And there's, again, no hard and fast rules here, but there are some general guidelines. If you have a print that has one very thin layer on it, and the layer that you're pulling it with is very thin, you can pull it right away. Now, you don't have to.
Okay, wait. All right, Lisa says, do we have stencils that are just leave-in Franken bits? Well, remember, we have the Matisse pieces that, like, you get everything, and you can cut them up more if you want.
Yeah.
But then, keep in mind, too, on the flowers, P came in on those circle bits and did more work. You could even come in with a hole punch and in the circular parts, make a hole punchy thing there. You could, you know, cut out other designs, that sort of business.
Yeah.
So that's why we leave some of it just blank and for you guys to do what you want to do with it.
You know, of course, I have sessions where I talk to the designers here, the people that actually make things happen. I just make squiggles on paper, hand them in, and say, hey, come on, give me something like this, okay? It's kind of like my butterflies this morning.
Yeah.
They were a little rough. Okay.
And then I handed them off to Brad, and he's like, oh, we're doing butterflies? I said, we're going to try. You need help.
Well, I just think that they would go so nicely with the
flowers.
We have tons of flower stencils, and I'm going to take one day and just get all the flower stencils out.
I think that'll be kind of cool. Because you haven't even shown some. That we
Yeah,
have.
I haven't.
It's good that we didn't, you know, run off chasing butterflies.
I have to
There's
tell
actually a story about that.
Yeah, you want me to tell that story?
No, I don't.
Okay.
It is Thursday Thoughts, though, and this is definitely when we start,
Thursday Thoughts. Well, you know, Mariah's brother, Nathan, is very
sporty.
athletic, sporty.
I am not.
And she was not. Her idea of sports was rollerblading.
That was actually pretty good.
She was. She would be at it for hours. But we signed her up for Little League Baseball.
Yeah, because my brother was playing baseball. That's the only reason.
And we thought that, you know, she felt left out, and we didn't want her to feel left out as we, you know, would go to all his games, and she didn't have anything to go to because, I don't know, we didn't have any rollerblade derbies.
That was before rollerblades anyway. The rollerblade came later. Whatever. All right, come on. Hurry along.
We signed her up for that. And I mean, First couple of games, I don't know, they tried her out as second base. They tried her out at shortstop.
I ended up outfield.
Finally, they put her in the
Chasing butterflies. That's the story.
outfield. So you look out here, and here's this little dark-haired girl sitting there. No, she actually sat
I did.
down.
I was like, why? Nothing ever comes out this way. I'm just going to...
She chased butterflies and finally just said, I don't think anything's happening. I'm just going to give it a rest. And just sit down there. Okay, well, needless to say, we didn't sign her up for that next year.
Hey, Elizabeth.
Okay.
I'm so glad you're here. She's been sent very, very sweet emails. Thank you. I just,
Who is this?
Lizzie Beth. And she's in California, but she's a Texas girl.
Oh. Well, we have a Lizzie in our family, too.
We do. We have.
And she's very sweet. She's married to my son.
Yes, exactly, Lisa. Exactly.
Who's, I don't know. He excels in stinky boy stuff. Okay. Now, I think that this is a successful print right now. I'm not going to do anything to it because I don't know what I would do to it to change it to make it better. That is not to say that I won't.
I think at some point in time, now you guys let me know, because I think some of these would be really great for collage. Like if we put them in journal pages or created books. I'm more apt to do the books, collage books versus like pages. I mean, we've done them. We had the greatest time doing Carrie with a K, Carrie Gibson Art, doing her prompts, and a lot of that was a collaged page because not just one thing kind of get her done. That's one thing that is collage and mixed media is very hand in hand. I believe. I mean, obviously you could just collage just papers, but we're mixed media people, so we need more things going on. So I think that we could do some of that with these prints.
Very possibly.
She's not on board with that.
No, I'm not going to do it. Somebody else can do it.
I might just have to do some of those separate videos. You guys let me know, and feel free to come back afterwards. Leave it in the comments. If you're watching the replay, definitely come back. Let us know in the comments. You interested in us doing some collaged pages with these here prints or making books? I'm more into making books, but...
And I think this is lovely, just like it is. I'm not doing anything to it. Now here, this is exactly what I'm talking about when I say Asian feel to it. I don't know, they're even, it's a little like a tiger thing going on there, and that's those little swoopy lines from one of the big pieces. But just the colors, it almost maybe looks like an old circus print that's falling off of the wall.
Yeah.
But
that's a good description.
I think it's interesting, and I'm very happy with it, just like it is.
That I love.
I love this one, and I did not love it at some point. But it has, you can see, it started out with the other flower. I think it was yellow. See this here?
Scooting.
Yeah.
Gotta scoot my chair. There we go.
And I think that this is one where I did the Fran style register. You hold the paper over here.
Fran style.
And then whipping it back down.
Yeah.
And it works. And it works.
All right. Gretchen's interested in books. All right. Oh, and Anne, yes, I'm glad you made it back. What was the deal with the car? And then I couldn't read the message and my chat wouldn't scroll down. It's very annoying. I hope everything's okay.
Yes. I like this one, and I probably will do something else to it. I just don't know what right now. I like this one. I think it probably could benefit from some other things done to it. I absolutely love this one, and I know it's kind of plain and not very, but I love it. I like it just like it is.
Oh, and Fran says you were the first one to do it. Well, I think you did it better. Just saying, Fran.
Oh, the hold it and hold it and then flop it back down.
The hold it.
That's sum and substance of my registering procedure.
It's like the Texas thing. Hold my beer, I got this. What? Remember, it's Thursday Thoughts.
Well, this is
a little more inappropriate.
This is really a good example of target composition. Something right almost dead center.
I know, but it's still quite nice. And again,
it is. And you know what I think I'm going to do is actually, if you do have something like that and it's leaning towards a square feeling, just square it. Cut off.
Yeah,
and make
center
it square.
It up. Like center
it up. Don't just be, kind of, oh, maybe I'm going to center that. Just
be committed.
Be committed. This one probably needs a little bit more, but the things I do like about it, I like the colors. And I like the way that the underneath colors are kind of peeking through, but not shouting at you. I love this one. I don't think it needs anything else, even though it is kind of a 50s kitchen. I think it has enough, you know, murdery red in here to kind of get you away from that. Yeah. Okay.
Make it interesting.
Make it
Ask
interesting.
questions. Oh, kitty. I swear. Oh, we're live streaming. Okay.
Oh, did you want me to come over
I'm going
there?
to go put you in the room. I'll be right back.
And I'm going to use some of these lovely glassine paper pieces that Marcia said. Oh, Marcia. Is Marcia here?
I haven't seen Marcia yet.
Okay, well, Marcia gave me these earrings, and I wore them especially. But aren't they adorable? They're different on both sides. Izzy said, Gigi, I wore them the other day. She said, Gigi, I don't know if you know this or not, but your earrings don't match. And I said, and that would be a problem? She said, no, I was just telling you.
No, she didn't care.
I was just telling you. I don't really care. Okay,
Cat
great.
has been-
Now I just plopped all those flowers down on my composition.
Oh, no.
I think I can. You gotta be kind of careful with these
They are...
jobbers. They're not as see that
They're
little thing?
dainty. They
They're
need...
dainty and they need a little bit of
Here,
love.
it's making me crazy today. Crazy.
I don't really want to keep that up there, but I think I kind of like it there, reinforcing, you know, making it, giving it a little variety. All right, let's get some paint on this booger. That's it. Oh, and Fran, I have my list of murders, but I haven't.
And she's going to post that in Makers.
I'm going to post it. I was headed to do that, and I can't remember what happened, but something happened, and
Genteel, yes. And I'm sorry that you had to deal with all of that. And gosh, I understand that whole trying to... The SUV died, and her, that's the vehicle they used to transport her mom. So there's been, you know, switching around the cars and, yeah,
yeah.
not fun.
Not fun. Not fun.
I love that we have, you know, in the comments, it's the flowers are genteel. Oh, great, murders.
Well, I'm going to genteel them with a little purple.
Mouse, yes, we have the murder shows that everybody's watching, or that definitely that Fran and P have been watching.
Okay, now I have met. Pardon me. I had toast right before. Toast with cream cheese. This is. I knew you wanted to know that. This is opaque. I'm okay with that because I have my flowers down that are blocking some of the underneath part. So my next choice in color will be yellow.
And Fiona, yeah, I think, yeah, you were in on the convo the other day, Fiona, weren't you, about what kind of murders people are watching? The shows, that is.
And I...
Oh.
Oh my gosh, if I wasn't braring, I'd stop right now.
There has been a delivery. I like this purple.
I love this purple.
Is this the...
Oh.
Is this your red violet? This isn't red violet.
This is the expert red violet.
It's just so crazy how...
Okay, I don't know that this is going to be interesting or anything, but we're going to do it.
Although I do feel like the color's a little weird today.
Take a little bit of that off. Oh, look at that. Isn't that charming?
Charming.
Charming. Now, okay, well, I pulled most of that color off, which is really not... I didn't too.
Well, that's a little...
That's all right. We can go with this. We can go with this. Let's get another one.
Now your hands look super weird, but the paint looks a little better.
My hands look weird?
I'm messing with the saturation to
Oh.
get everybody, you know, at least... Because it kind of dulled it out.
Okay, well, that's not much, but we have some lines there that'll be interesting in the background. Okay, now, before we go on, here's a little trick. You can get, like, you don't have to worry. That composition, you really loved it. You're going, oh my gosh, that is just so wonderful. And what you want to do, hopefully this is going to do it.
I'm going to come in a little further.
Where's my weird one? I'm not worried about where it's lining up. No registered things. I just want to, because I think it's probably going to block it all out anyway.
Maybe P could murder the flowers, is what Fran says. Is it Midsummer Murders, the classic?
I love that. Oh, I love that so much. I love that. Okay, I'm going to leave. I'm not going to get a piece of paper ready here. Maybe I'll use a piece of my glassine, because I think these are going to have enough on them.
And right now they're super sticky because they're like brand new UPO. So just keep that in mind. They come up a little bit better as they get
more gunk on them, and I forget which side, you know.
Yeah. And we've decided you pull from the little nipply part.
Nipply part. And you can see, as long as this is going to take me to do this, this is probably not going to be a fast pull.
No. This is the cat is not happy about being in there. Probably because it's like a freaking vortex. I did make him a little... Did you tear one? See those little ones?
I didn't tear it. I just kind of bent it a little bit. I can't see where the tip is, Mariah. Oh, there it is. Well, this is riveting stuff, isn't it? Oh.
Guys having a good time. Midsummer Murders had an episode involving flowers, some kind of garden contest. Oh, I kind of think I remember.
Yes.
Remember that one. In fact, involving lilies.
Well, you know, lilies are really
and thyme.
poisonous to kitties.
Mm-hmm. Big fans here of the Midsummer Murders, yeah.
Yeah. I like the old ones better than the new ones. Oh, and I started watching another series, and I watched it before, but it was season 2. Is Pie in the Sky.
Pie?
He was on the police force, but he got suspended for something. I can't remember what. Anyhow,
I think
so he's also a chef, but he still works for the police department every now and then. You know, if they have some kind of problems or something that they can't solve.
Debbie Court, she's into Vera. We do love some Vera.
I've watched all of those, some of them twice. If you watch them all the way through, I mean, I don't know how, she has a ton of seasons there. You can start back at the beginning and you just be like a whole new series because you forgot what was happening.
Marilyn loves the Pie in the Sky. Oh, like a Venus flytrap. Oh, yes. Talk of possible orchids and things. Gatsby Mouse, she says she watched Father Brown for a bit.
Oh, yes. I like Father Brown, too. And then I don't like the nuns so much.
Well, I don't know. I guess there are some nuns you like.
Okay, I really do want to use kind of a semi-transparent on this.
Debbie never remembers who's done it.
Nickel Azo Gold. Always good. Oh my goodness, that lid was not on there very good. Did you see that?
Is this gold or just...
Nickel Azo.
Nickels. Okay.
Which is in the yellow family.
Yes. You need to just squeeze those out in a jar.
I know. One of these days when I don't have anything else to do, I will.
No.
Okay, well, I think these little jobbers were too dry.
I'm glad that you put them off onto a little thing. That was... Did you
Well,
plan ahead on that?
No, but I was thinking that, you know, it'd be really nice if I could at least have them available throughout the show and not lose them.
The cat is not happy. He's just in there complaining. I don't know if you guys hear that. Kitty in the vortex sounds like a new stencil.
Oh, and I did up my
Oh, I love
pool
Psych.
paint.
I loved that show.
What is it?
Psych. See, that one was kind of funny, so she didn't like it. That's beautiful. So maybe we'll get to pull that here in a little bit.
Yeah, I really think so. Because we've got a very... It's not necessarily hot, but it's very windy.
Yes.
Out there. Okay, something I want to show you really quickly, and then we can just move on. I'm not going to belabor the point. Okay, this was an accident.
Boy, that's some Franken-stencil business right there.
Well, this one is, yes.
That
This is
blue
my
thing.
hole punch.
Yes,
The blue thing,
the
yeah.
blue thing.
The blue
Those
thing.
other ones are X's from Texas.
X's from Texas. Which, I really love these, and I have the little ones somewhere, and I couldn't find them, and I found these, so I just went ahead and used these. Okay, so, you know, I'm always pulling stuff off of my plate, right, with the tape. So, I was looking at this because I don't know what had happened, but obviously
Some weird stuff happened in there.
something out in the middle there just happened. And anyway.
Or didn't, really.
Or didn't happen, whatever. But you know that you can pull off paint with this. Well, what if you pull it off through your stencil?
Oh, well, look at you.
And make a pattern. I mean, you know, it's not like
Hey, you know, if you got some time on your
FP
hands
or
and some
anything.
tape.
But I know, and now I'm going to, if I pull this with a kind of muddy color, you know.
If it's all dried up.
If it's all dry, very dry, then you can do that. But isn't that the coolest thing? It wasn't just an accident, but, you know, using a process that you normally. Okay, so now we need to decide what color we're going to put down to pull this. You want to look at this side because this is what you have. Isn't that cool looking?
I'm highly impressed that you kind of worked that out. I mean, like, you just kind of like, hey, you know,
No, I was.
nothing good's happening here, so I'm just going to put down some tape through a stencil.
Um,
Give her a go.
no, I was started to clean up the edge over here.
Yeah.
And then I said, oh man, that's kind of cool. And then I was like, man, that's going to be a lot of work getting all that off there. So I just decided to, I think turquoise.
Do it through the tape.
Yeah, did it through the tape.
I love it. Y'all saw it here.
Yeah. When you see it elsewhere,
Let them know.
yeah, let them know. I don't care if people steal my.
Those ladies that put the tape through the stencil.
How about that? How about that?
Hey, you know, there could be worse things we could be known for.
Yeah, really.
Watch some of our earlier videos.
Well, actually, could you just not watch some of those early videos? Although, I must say, there are some of them are,
You know, aren't too
you know,
shabby.
they're not horrible. They're just kind of...
The kid, he's now going to a sad meow. Before it was some more like, hey.
Hey,
Now it's
I'm
just
talking
like,
to you.
Hey.
Okay, well, I guess I'm just going to have to sit in here till they get through out there. Look at that.
I wish you'd just go hang out in the closet. That looks awesome.
Alrighty.
I'm very excited about that.
Put that right over there. Now.
There you go. The Franken Stencil Murders by Piggy. Mm-hmm.
Here's my other things I was telling you about.
Hello, Kristen.
And I can't remember which one it is. It's kind of, oh, there, see, it's about ready to go. It's because when I pulled it up, it just caught that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But the only ones I've got left, I had to call down to R&D and have them whip me out some more stencils this morning. Because it said,
She's lost.
I do not know what happened to my little flowers, but I don't have them anymore.
Remember Brad delivered something for you. She
Yes.
squirreled on us already. Chasing.
Holy moly. Look at that.
Are you guys about to lose your minds?
Oh my gosh. Here, I've got to get down.
Of course, I told him I wanted something simple, and he made something just luscious and beautiful. I'm like, it doesn't have to be that intricate.
Oh, look at these butterflies. Oh, they're friends.
That's how they do congregate sometimes. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. There's the mind blowing.
Now, I suggest you be very careful with their
Yeah.
little whiskers.
Yeah. Little antennas.
Little antennas will, but you can
Grab them from the, what do you call the back of their,
from their booty.
grab them from the booty.
I think it's a sexual organ that's located in that area of the butterfly.
Grab them by the bum.
Yep. Grab them by the bum. That's what we're saying. We'll stick to it. Well, you know, this may have just kind of whoop-de-dooed my whole thing right out the window.
Are you going to play with those? But we do have some daisies. Will you at least show them the daisies?
Mariah, that's rude.
Wait.
I have done something with them, though.
Yeah, just show them the daisies.
Okay. I'm going to put beautiful butterflies.
They're swooning.
Thank you, my designer. Now, I wanted to tell you that this really needs a lot of work, but I probably don't need to do that. It's very obvious. Okay. All right, look at me reaching for something. I only have one piece of crud on top. Uh-oh, now we do not want to marry up our stencils here. Because it's bad enough when I have to find one set, much less ones that have intermingled.
Gretchen's 3-year-old says, according to her, it's a booty butt.
Booty butt?
Booty butt. Yes, I like that.
Izzy says bum.
Yes, my bum.
Oh, she's so funny. Okay, remember this? Were you all here for this?
Oh, she was just yammering on about that forever. She loved it.
Just love it. So much. Fran will understand that.
Yes, see, and they want to see the daisies.
Is this daisies?
No, that's the inner circle part, which you did with the circle gel plate.
Yes, I did. Look at those.
Oh, maybe it is. It is the daisies.
It is daisies. You just can't recognize it. Because I did a reverse. It's a ghost print.
Mandala
Feel to it. And see, I used another one inside of it. That's why you're feeling that. Because this is what they look like. This is a really crappy composition. Don't do that. See, I tried to get it, but just you know, you just see a face here.
Mouse, do you see that like stuff that's floating over P's head? That's her little rainbow thing. So she has them clipped up there, but there's like the little ones are harder, and then we do have a laundry line that goes above our heads, but she can't really reach it all that well.
No, and it's not over my head, it's over yours.
Yes.
I'm always putting things there, and she's always taking them down because she runs into them. Well, I left this like this so
I'm
that you
taller
can...
than she is.
Yes.
I'm short, but taller than she is.
My 14-year-old is... What's Luke? Is he 12? 14.
Something like that. 13,
Yeah.
14. Yeah.
He's taller than I am.
Everybody's taller than she is.
Yeah,
Izzy will
except
be any
Izzy.
day now.
And I have a feeling
Yeah.
she will be.
Yeah, she'll be taller than...
Okay, this what you see right here is a set. I mean, obviously you could go over there and look at that. But I just think it's quite remarkable. And my only feeling about it is I don't really think this big one. I would rather have another one of this and another one of this than the great big one.
What do you guys think? I mean, this is in the shop as it is right now. Now, we do not send the bits off of this because scraping this mat is nutty.
Yeah, because see these little pieces in between here?
Yeah, sorry.
When you're scraping, if you don't want to get them all icked up, you have to work it around.
But I'll send you the outer
bits. And it
bits.
takes forever. The outer bits pull right up, obviously.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Okay, so that's that. Now, I haven't used the...
I love that you had everything on black paper. I mean, I'm seriously impressed.
Well, I don't have everything on black paper. I'm going to have to lose my butterflies, but I'll shush them over there on that, and I can still see them.
Okay.
Because I think people do want to see this.
Yeah. And that's the mask one. I love that one, personally.
Well, we need to get a couple prints with that.
Kind of trippy.
It is.
Oh, Patty Tolly Parrish, she would like that. It has a very, she loves those black and white striped lines, and it kind of has that.
Yes, it's whoa, whoa,
Trippy.
whoa. Whoa, whoa,
Patty,
whoa.
you watching?
Okay, I like it both ways. I really do, because sometimes I do like this not to have, I want something to stop it.
Yeah.
So it's really nice that you have the option of choosing this or this.
Oh, yeah. Fiona says it looks ready for a Japanese vase.
Oh, this definitely has.
And again, I think
An
flowers
Asian.
are kind of funny that way. Like, once she starts putting the colors down, it'll be interesting to see which way they go.
Okay, well, I think that this is going to be lovely because it's already got some kind of suggestive background here and that's why I have it in this pile with these.
Anne missed the butterflies. It's okay, Anne. She'll bring them back.
I will. I promise. I promise I will. I think that these are really lovely prints, but I'm not sure that I want to mess with those. I need more time to think about those. This I can just whip something down on top of it.
And I think, Brad, but please confirm, I'm pretty sure that we have all of those, both the stencil and the masks version, like what you see there right now, in both 9x12 and then a little bit smaller even, so it'll fit onto your 8x10. And then we have the 5x7 versions that fit down.
And I'm getting ready to order a 9x12. A 9x12
plate. Oh, moving up, huh?
Well, see the reason?
Oh, you're gonna fit your plate out there.
It would fit more better. I think I'm ready to move up to a 9x12.
Ooh, you guys heard it here.
Not a 12x12, just a 9x12.
Yeah.
I really like the rectangle. I'm not so much into the square.
I hear that. You know, you ain't
Squares
square.
are hard to work with, I think, design-wise. Unless you're just using part of the plate and then just go with a 9x12. Okay, well, we're going to do this.
Letting the fro come out today.
Can you see?
This hair in my eyeballs is driving me nuts.
Oh, is
Sorry,
it
guys.
your hat squishing you down?
It is, and it pushes it into my eyeballs, and things need to happen.
Well, I'm sorry. I'll try to facilitate that at some point. Okay, I'm just going to leave that right there. That right there. And that right there. Oh, isn't that is really nice green. Isn't that a nice green? Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Judy. Yes, for those of you that may have been popping in and whatnot, please do give us a thumbs up. We very much appreciate that. During the live stream, it helps people know, hey, something cool's happening over here. And on a replay, it says, hey, you should watch this.
Yeah.
I watched it. Your friends should watch it.
Yeah.
Bring over your Arty friends, and then like and subscribe, and then ring that bell. One of these days, we'll hit 3,000 subscribers. And if you're interested in that, we are doing a little giveaway. And if you come over on our Sunday streams and leave a comment on those, we will enter you into that giveaway. We have a big old box of stuff. And just keep, I know Pete keeps shoving things in there. So I don't even know what's all in there right now. We need to do a what's in the box.
Well, I just put in, you know, my sweat t-shirt that I had on the other day with the Ukrainian design. Put in a sticker that I got with that. Now I'm going to go ahead and give this, excuse me,
you want some iced tea?
Give this a bit of a little this, because I'm going to try to get multiple prints from this. And we know we can do that if we have a little more time to mess about.
There you go.
I always measure things exactly. I love that.
Thank you, Tisha. That's very sweet. She says it's lovely to see my hair. And then, got stencils. Yes, we do. Thank you for dropping that link there, Judy P. Very much appreciate that. She's awesome modding. And I guess, oh, yes. Yes. See, I wasn't sure. We had talked about that. So we may not have a 5x7, but we could make a 5x7 in the Daisies. And then Mouse says, don't call it what in the box, though. Not with this audience. Oh, yes, that's true, because it can get murdery. I think that's where she was going with that.
Oh.
What in the box? Not open. I feel like, I don't know. What are you putting in the box? Oh, look at that. And I love it.
What is it?
She's getting creative and using little emojis and stuff. She says the link above to purchase these stellar stencils. They're the bomb. And she put in the little...
Oh.
Good job, Judy. Hey, Diane. Good day to you. Okay, this cat is making me crazy. I know you guys probably don't hear him.
I don't even hear him. Can you just, like, filter, Mariah, filter.
tells me this all the time, and I'm like, I can't.
It's like
I'm letting him out.
this is
I'm gonna regret it.
Butterfly poop.
Butterfly poop.
Butterfly poop.
I'm gonna turn me off for a second and deal with the cat.
Well, we all know where she's at. Oh, yes, I love it when the colors get mushed about.
Yes, and then I like it when you kind of have sections and little chunky bits of
Yeah, well, I don't.
Fully mix.
It's mottled.
Muffled. All right, hey, will you go downstairs?
No. Or you're going to have to go back in there.
Bentley, come on. Yeah, you need to go downstairs. Oh, he's mad. Look at that.
Oh. Oh, he's scratching the mat. He says, that's what I think about that.
Yeah. You go.
I can't believe you put me in that cold room with the wind blowing. That's his. He's PO'd. He was left out in the garage for 3 hours one day. And Van came in. He said, have you seen Bentley? I said, well, the last time I saw him was I tried to get him in from the garage and he wouldn't come, so I just shut him out there. So we've been out there and it was cold.
Oh, it wasn't that cold.
Oh, well, it wasn't that cold. Okay, now look at that. Look at that, folks. Is some fine
All right,
stuff
I'm back.
there. All right, we're going to dip into our high-dollar tissue paper here. Let's see. We're going to use that side. I don't know which one it is, but I think Carrie decided it didn't matter. That was the very well-received information.
Well, no, and Kylie Koo.
Oh.
Kylie Koo was the one that did
Kylie Koo was the one that did the...
And she sent us some of the carnival paper, and we ordered more of it.
Yes, we did, because I don't know what I did with it. But now that I've got this, when I find it, I'll know what it is. That's kind of how I do things. And then I can give this tomorrow. Oh my gosh, this is so cool looking.
Ooh.
And she can spray it. I mean, it's not going to work for your present project, but...
No, but maybe, because remember, next month is the blooms.
Blooms! Blooms!
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to use some of the cheap stuff here.
Okay.
No, this isn't cheap. This is...
No, he went straight into aggressive. Mouse wanted to know. Is the cat passive aggressive? No. He's pretty...
He was irked.
Very irked. But then he went into Van's room.
Oh.
I guess your bathroom door was shut. He couldn't go through.
Oh, bless his heart.
Maybe
yes.
that's why he's all angry. Yeah.
All right, now we've got all of this stuff here, which I want to. This is how things get covered up, folks.
See, Judy says, see what I can do if I get my rest? It's very impressive.
All right, now before we've got to find a.
You get lots of oohs and ahs and nice.
Raw sienna is a possibility.
Oh, I think that would
Nickel azo gold. Because see what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on, then I'm going to pull up the stencil, so whatever is underneath there, the lines are going to show, hopefully. This is kind of like the blue and the red print that I had.
Yeah.
I hope.
Oh, okay, well, I was going to say, or you could do gold.
We could do gold, but I think it's just too much because there's too much open space. I think you should use
Maybe a little too shimmery. Hey, Rosemary.
The gold just for, oh, and see, and I still had some stuff on the brayer.
That's good stuff. You're doing it right. Or if it's wrong, I don't want to be right.
Okay, we're gonna put this back down here. I'm not registering. I'm just making oh, look at that.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That went like, wow.
Whoa. And more.
Okay. You better make it quick there.
It's open.
Oh. Oh, never mind. Move about the cabinet.
I'm opening.
No, because this is actually technically, she has used it before. So no, I have not put it in the list, but I will. Are you loving the carnival?
Oh, the carnival, yeah.
It's pricey though.
I mean, I don't at this point notice any difference. I think when you're going to notice the difference is when you start spraying.
I can't remember, because this was a while ago, and things are not delivering as quickly as they once. Oh my goodness, that is, woo! Electric! But yeah, I will give you guys the links to it. No worries. I'll put it over Makers, and then you guys can kind of decide. I just remember there was some really expensive stuff, and I was like, geez, they are proud of this here business. And then we found some stuff that was very reasonable, but I don't know that it has delivered.
Oh, shoot, I need something to put
Or we've lost it.
Yeah, or it's, yeah, MIA.
MIA. That's what we'll call it.
MIA.
Had some other thoughts on that, but I'm just going to keep that one to myself.
I don't know if I had, you know, if I'd gotten to that right away, it would have, I'm sure, transferred some because it was open.
Let's see.
Oh, we got some. Got some lines there.
Okay, yeah, show us. Oh,
That's-
hey. And that'll be cool to mess with.
Oh, it will be. It will be. Transparent colors. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot stress that enough.
And since I think I had a dress with that print in high school.
Was that in the 60s?
Mm-hmm. Wow! Holy cow! I love it. Well, you know
It's,
I do. It's
I love the overlapping.
Brad
I just
did a
think that
really
is
nice-
so brilliant.
That's a good design.
Because you have a lot of these stencils, but they more or less just back up to each other, and there's not that depth that you get when you have something on top of.
That is because of the variation in the line. Yes. And that was very brilliant on his part.
That was. And look! Look! I'm telling you, open is the way to go, especially if you want to get multiple prints out of
Yeah.
one design, because look what we have here. We have a tissue, we have this one, we've got two tissues, we've got this one, and then we've got this really lovely tissue here. Look at that.
Ooh, that's
Oh.
really trippy because you know, since it wasn't registered exactly in place, it's like, whoa.
Oh, yeah.
We're going very psychedelic. Well, I think we found our highlight. Brad, mark that down.
Yes, mark that down. Mark that down.
Going psychedelic.
Absolutely. All right,
And
now
some grooves in the heart.
I would love to print a white butterfly right
Oh,
there.
look at you.
Okay, the problem, that paint is not going to dry in the next 30 minutes or so.
But can you use your circle,
No.
kind of like how Devin did with hers, and you know, you could even pick up the paint on your butterfly and then
Smack it down there.
I mean, it's just paint, lady.
I know, but look at this print. This
I
is
know,
such
it's
a
good.
beautiful print. I mean, if it was caca-poo-poo, I could
Oh,
understand
Trippy
that.
Daisies. That would. Why didn't we think of that?
What?
We were naming the stencil Trippin' Daisies. Although that's a band, and I don't think there might be some copyright. But then again, it's not. You know, if we spelled it differently.
Our daisies don't sing. They play guitar.
True that.
Yeah.
Although they sing to my heart with the loveliness that they have provided
Yes.
on the plate.
All right. Well, here. Let's talk about what we're going to pull this loveliness that we have on here.
Oh, I'm sure she hasn't, because she would have been all over those butterflies.
Who?
Anne wanted to know if Izzy has seen the butterflies,
Oh, no, she has not.
because she'll want one or two.
She'll wonder
or
where
all of
hers
them.
is.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Well, why didn't you think of that, Brad? I know you like them. We may have to have some stencil name changes.
We may. And, you know, it's just no big deal.
We can do that.
We can do that. I want a transparent pink. Can I turn this, Mariah?
Oh, wait, hold on. That was very good. I'm glad she Here, hold on. I'm going to turn off my camera so people aren't looking at my bum. My booty bum.
Booty bum.
My booty butt.
Now remember that one stick's kind of off.
We've got to get this off the cart. It's just waiting for bad thing. There we go. You're cleared.
Okay. I'm clear to roll.
She's cleared to roll.
I'm clear to roll.
I think.
Okay.
Oh,
so, this is very, very transparent.
It's also very hard to open. Which
I don't think we want that color. Let's try another.
That's a no.
I have multiple pinks here. Oh, that one.
There you go. Here.
All right, well, let's compare them.
I don't know, but you have some... There's been some contamination.
Oh, never.
You guys see that? Look at that. Housekeeping has come and said
Okay,
that you're
so
not...
this is what I'm doing here. I'm taking this over here and I'm rubbing it out. Why am I doing that? Because it's been so dadgum long since I used this that I don't remember how transparent it is. Hey, can you hand me that one?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, well, that's pretty transparent. And you can see when I put that on top of there, it's going to emphasize the areas. Oh, yeah, we do have a little.
Oh, so Frances, she's not keen on the individual daisies, but that overlapper is the biz. Aw.
I know, because you can just make it look messy.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really see a whole lot of difference in those. I've got different formulas on them.
Anne says, yes, we should definitely name it Trippy Daisies.
Okay, I'm gonna go with 20G.
Well, I'll when I do the little Instagram thing today or tomorrow or whatever, when I get the prints and I do them in the box, I'll use that over there on Instagram.
What is it?
The Groove is in the Heart, and then maybe even a Trippin' Daisy song. I'll do a couple. So give us some good prints.
Trying to get the purple off, although I don't really know why I'm worried about that. No, I just have to be very careful to not suck up my design as I'm brayering.
Stencil butter for the butterfly. Oh. Well, then you need to get a stencil.
Yeah.
And then a stencil is tricky because you need breaks to be able to get that butterfly to work that same way. Might be able to roll some butter on it and slap it down.
Oops.
Oh, are you picking up your design?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. Leave it alone.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
It ain't gonna get better.
And I ain't gonna get any better.
All right, over there.
Brayer handles are interfering with my motion.
Mm. Don't you have a little jar opener thing over there? Oh, your yoga mat business or whatever?
Yeah, but that wasn't the problem. That was stuck.
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 I got it open.
You did, and I appreciate it.
Oh, Fran's crying because you're using pink.
I'll muck it up for you.
Oh.
You know, it's kind of like wallpaper from the 50s that's faded.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's very sweet.
Now, I could brown it up with just some spray. Are all of our designs hits the first time? There's usually more back and forth. Sometimes.
Mostly it's in the release.
Well, it's like a little fine tune.
Yeah. Because we're still kind of working on it, and I've got those out over here, back behind me. The, I don't know what you call it, but it was the ones where it had the little tiny lines in it, and they all got clogged up about the third time I used them. The mandala.
The twirly teardrop?
No, the mandalas, the one that had the little tiny
Dazed.
screeny
Yeah,
things.
Dazed took some
Yeah.
doing. But it's all better now. I mean, it still gets, it's going to get clogged. That's just the nature of
You're
its
just
design.
going to have to clean it often.
Yeah, it's a fiddly little booger.
It is a fiddly little
You got to
booger.
clean it if you want it to continue to work.
Okay, we're going to hit this with some raw sienna, which is semi-opaque. I don't really know what that's going to do, but...
Well, you're going to lose your yellow areas, but I think that's okay.
I
don't know that there's a lot of yellow areas left.
I don't either. I don't know that this is a good color to use, but that's what we're going to do.
You need that, yeah.
This will be an interesting, see that just that suggestion. You can't believe how much that will show on another print where you were going over it with a totally different stencil, totally different design. It will be absolutely stunning. Okay, Mariah, you need to open that door so we can get some air in here.
I noticed you kind of were
Whew.
heating up on me.
I'm getting heat. Well, it was 49 this morning. And actually, I think it got down to in the 40s last night. Okay, this is going to be a...
Leave it.
Right.
And what about the other leave it one? Is it maybe ready at this point?
I will check, but I'm going to show everybody what's happening here. See, look at that.
Ooh.
Just
How about that, Fran?
Suggestion. And you can just put all kinds of things on top of that, and it's just going to make a lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, well, we've got a couple over here waiting in the wings. Now, was that the last one I did?
No. Well, I mean, that was the most recent.
Okay, so let's let that.
Yeah, that was
this other one.
That one.
Now, isn't that just electric?
You're definitely channeling some psychedelic stuff today.
Oh, this is when I'm in love with my gel plate. Yesterday, I wanted to cut them all up and throw them away. So it's just one day away. Don't
Don't make rash decisions.
Don't make rash decisions while you're angry. But you can see the wind and the petals blowing in the wind.
You got movement.
Got movement.
Very nice.
Ah, I love this. I think this is my favorite.
Judy says, I'm not good with working with pink. That might be the reason. She feels bad hating on it.
I don't really mind pink, but I'm usually, that's what I would consider my first, that's just a background. I'll do something else to it.
Oh, goodness. That's funny. See, Izzy's like, she wants everything pink. Pink is the goal. But Diane's granddaughter, she's the first granddaughter after, let's see, 5 was the first. Oh, she is 5, and she's the first girl after 4 sons. And she asked for them to make the tutu less darn pink. Oh, this is definitely dry.
Oh, we lost 2 little spots.
Not too shabby. You can pick those off, glue them back down, or just, rub some paint in it.
Yeah.
These are options.
These are options, and I don't think I'm going to pick those off because I think they're just minuscule. But look at that. See? Remember, this is the one that I pulled off the paint with the tape.
Good stuff.
I think it's really cool. I mean, I'm sure that, somebody else has already thought of that, but anyway, when you discover something on your own, it's just as exciting as if you had discovered it on your own, because you have. And then you find out somebody else already did that, and
Then you're a little sad, but
then
also
you're a little
still
sad,
excited.
but then it's still like, wow,
It was my discovery. I made
I
it.
did that. And I don't know why this is so close to this edge. Okay, we need to do a butterfly. I feel like we need to do it. We need to focus and center on a butterfly and do it in really wowsy color.
Okay, so here's a thought.
Okay.
If you if you do the paint technique where you put the paint down, don't put your butterfly down yet.
Not
If
putting
you
the butterfly down.
The paint down, white paint, Lucas Krill. Let's go with the Lucas Krill.
Well,
That has plenty of retarder in it.
Well, it has a bit.
Well, I know, but you may want to mix it a little more.
Yeah.
Do the tissue paper thing.
And get rid of everything except the white of the butterfly.
And then stamp that butterfly down on your thing.
On
you
here.
Wanted it. Or you could do gold.
I really like the idea of white.
Okay. There you go.
And I really want a high contrast background. So that would not qualify. None of these would qualify except for this one.
The other thing that might be cool, and we know that it would work really well, would be Prussian blue instead of white.
Well, then I need to go with a light background.
Oh, well, you're not going to use your one. Oh, because you're still in love with the
I'm
print.
still in love with the print. I'm not mucking about with that. I might later,
Okay.
but not now.
Alrighty.
Still filming?
Not feeling that. Not feeling that. Oh, what about this? With the Prussian blue.
Oh, yes. I like that idea. Because you even got a little bit of blue on there. Or you could use the carbonite graphite.
It's too sheer.
Okay.
Having knee issues.
She is. I had to stretch her out this morning. I don't know what she's been doing.
I don't either.
Maybe it's not
I just
doing
woke
enough.
up with it, and I think it was. I might have got tangled up in the. Oh, I forgot to ask if we were clear at the top. That could have been a bad one. All right, now I don't really know what this is, but I have a number on it. It's this blue.
Yes, the butterflies are going to need a little bit of work to make those holes a bit bigger. That is true. For the gel plate. Now, I think for sprays and things of that nature, butterflies as is would be just fine.
Yes. I agree with that.
Exactly. Mouse. The silver probably wouldn't have shown up much.
No,
Carolyn.
not on this light background.
Or
Now,
even on the other one. Silver's tricky business, man. You need some super high contrast because otherwise it just kind of absorbs everything around it. That's kind of been my feeling.
and I didn't have to wear my apron today because this shirt's been baptized. It has a big old blob of stuff on the back of it, which I guess I had it on backwards. I don't know how that happened. Or I sat down in paint or something. Who knows?
Like when you first got the paint on the front side.
Yeah, well, I turned
And
it
then
around to the other side so that... Now, I don't know. This is not striking me as
No.
terribly...
Is that blue that you just love so much? That just makes me crazy.
No, really wasn't.
Is that from the pot? Oh, that's kind of cool looking.
Yeah, let's take a print on that. See what we get. You know, this is what we're going to do to it anyway.
Brad's going to make 2 different butterflies to go with the current one. And he's thinking 2 more different ones. Yeah, I think that'll be cool.
Then you'll have 5.
Yeah, we like 5.
I like that.
Give it 45 minutes. Hey, Chris. Yeah. Hello. I hope you are feeling better. I'm glad you're here. But yeah, it's like 11 p.m. Or going to be 11 p.m. their time. Oh, that's going to be quite lovely.
Well, and I think this is pretty cool looking.
That's cool.
Because, you know, the brayer came off on the back of the butterfly.
And that's because it's new UPO. You won't always get that.
You won't always
Just
get that.
FYI.
Yeah, that. Or after a while, you start getting chunks that come off. Not necessarily something that you wanted to happen. Oh, look at that.
And I like the little speckledy business. Now, again, those little holes, if you don't clean them out, they're going to be non-existent.
Yeah, but
quick.
they got away. And the big thing you want to clean out your holes with is when you use modeling paste.
Yes.
Because that'll really clog them up. I love the delicacy, and I love the just ephemeral quality of this butterfly. I'm going to do another one.
Good job,
I
Brad.
really love this butterfly.
For any, see those little dots printed out just fine. Fine. Leave it alone, Brad.
Okay. Hoping we get a little some nice little brayer funky action going on here with our.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
See, the funny thing is now that we're streaming the 3 times a week, P's getting less time to like just test the stuff out behind the scenes. So you guys are getting.
Yeah, you're getting behind the scenes.
Yeah, this would be
Apologies.
like-
Yesterday was definitely a behind the scenes.
You guys enjoying that?
You're just fortunate that I didn't, because a lot of times I will say bad words. Izzy's over there going, sugar, JJ, sugar.
Thanks, Chris. It's the rare.
Fran, look at that good moldy green up there.
Thank you, Chris. Yeah, that's some goodness right there.
That is some goodness. Now, I don't know if there's enough.
Oh, and Anne, see, that's a good call out, Anne. She
What is it?
says, you created a butterfly that is more anatomical than just cutesy. Yes.
I like that. The ones that I made were kind of on the cutesy side.
And then I was like, I don't think P like...
I don't really feel butterflies, honestly. I like them out in nature.
And so that's why this is a good...
I'm loving this because it almost looks like a specimen that you have, and I didn't have to kill it in a kill jar.
There you go. It always comes back to something kind of murdery.
Yep. Murdering butterflies.
You don't have to do that.
It's not necessary. Not
You
necessary.
can just run over to PM Artist Studio and go to the shop and, although these aren't on the shop yet. Don't run over there yet. Remember, these are R&D.
Yeah, these are.
You guys are getting the special viewing. Oh, thanks, Lyndon. Hello. And these are pretty cool little prints. I'm digging it.
I am too. I think they're quite lovely.
Yes, and that's what Fran feels about the flowers. Better out in nature. Oh, yes, I love some moths.
Oh, seriously, when I went to summer school in Junction, they would do population counts on bugs. And the way that they would do them is set up this big, huge white sheet and lights. And then they would count. They didn't, I'm sure some of them died for purposes of whatever study. But most of them, they just counted them and then just left them alone to see what the population was in that area. But, oh my goodness. This one, it was like this big.
Yeah.
It looked like a bird.
It had like the big, isn't it the ones with like the big eye looking?
It had eye looking things on its wings. It was just absolutely stunning. Wished I didn't have a good camera back in those days. What?
Oh, let's see. I'm okay. Awaiting butterfly. Okay. Oh, hey, Susan. Hi to all. She was at the local thrift store gleaning great art materials. This butterfly. Yes. Okay. Another reason I need to learn to edit between my potty mouth. My husband making noises at the dog party. Yes.
You hear the kitty?
Yes.
He's back at it. Saying, I haven't forgotten.
Yeah. He's out and about. He's been let out of the room.
Well, we certainly got some good things going
Oh,
on.
the wings could work with Sharon's Angels. Yes, definitely. Oh, and then Dubsy, I sure hope today is part of ratings weeks because this looks like quite the show today. Oh, thanks, Deb. Deb, she's so sweet. All right, hey, kitty. Don't you? He came with intent.
He did. I'm gonna jump up there and screw all this up. Jump on your keyboard and see what you think about that.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, kitty.
That was a loud one.
I know.
Oh, look at this. Look how it went off. I'll try again.
Oh, and I love the mix of this splotchy blue and all right, Cat's gonna. I'm taking him back to his daddy. Come on.
But cover him up with a comforter. That's what he really likes. If you bury him under there, he's like, well, you know, it's like children. Take them a little while to get out.
You gotta go back in here. Come on.
Never really tried to do that before, but have it purposefully come off the page.
I scared Van. Did you hear him? Oh, that's a real show for sure. Oh, Luna Moth. Yes. Oh, yes. Those are huge. We need all. Oh, an owl stencil? I don't know about owls. My dad always liked owls, didn't he? He was really
Yes.
into owls.
He was very much into owls.
Kind of odd.
Remember we had that one painting.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it wasn't a painting, it was a print.
Yeah. Let's see here. What I miss. Ooh, Chris made a quilt with moths. Not like out of moths. I'm assuming.
Not a real ones, yeah. I was going to say, I don't know if you could wash that or not. I need some love on this.
Oh, okay. Yes. Can we get some? You know, she wants some gooey eyes and whatnot.
Come on now, folks.
That is really pretty. And see, they're talking to each other.
Yeah.
Hey, hey.
This is the mommy and this is the baby. Just, where have you been? Or this one's really close to you and that
Yes.
one's far away.
There you go. That's probably the truer story. Oh, there we go. Hearts and loves and yeah business there.
Look at the definition there on that wing.
Yeah.
I mean, I just,
and what
I'm
you got
so
left there?
impressed with this butterfly, and it was whipped out. They only got the order this morning,
Yeah,
and I think Brad's only been on it for what?
a couple hours, and not really even you know. He has some illustrator skills, far beyond mine.
I don't know how impressive that's going to be, but we're going to pull it anyway.
No, Judy's looking forward to seeing butterflies in the shop. All right.
Hey, well, don't forget the daisies. Don't ignore my daisies, because the daisies are really awesome, too. I just think that is so, I mean, look at that.
That's so cool how it's dipping down in the. You're gonna have to hold it up to the camera because I can't zoom in any further. I've used my zoom to its maximum. There we go.
Look at the definition.
I don't know. This could be the highlight too. Butterflies.
Now this one, I mean, I like this print because of the coming out
Yeah.
on the edge here.
It,
But, you know, it's just not that interesting. This one is really, I mean, it sort of is, but you're looking at the background, not the butterfly.
mm-hmm.
This is the pièce de résistance.
Yeah. But it took those other two to get to that.
Exactly.
Right.
This is your last ghost print. Don't stop printing. Don't do it.
Yeah. Hey, Lisa. Look at the butterflies, Lisa. That's
Now, see,
not too shabby either.
that is going to be fabulous with maybe daisies over the top or whatnot, just very lightly.
Look at her happy little face.
This is a face that says, "Oh yeah, this was a good day. This was a good day."
Tuesday, not so much.
Tuesday.
The end of Tuesday was great.
And we used all of the butterflies. I just, That color right there, I really love that color.
Thanks for popping by, Lisa. Play with those grandbabies.
Yes, absolutely. And report back to us. We want to see pictures of what they made, what you
she's
did.
been posting them in Makers. I think it's great.
Oh, I haven't been on, so I'll check it out. But, you know, after these get patina on them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, buddy.
John David, you watching?
He doesn't, unless you tell him. I can tell him exactly when to come in and watch, and he
I want you to look at that. Look at that. Now,
if you're nice and you're a good boy, we'll send them to you.
We can hook you up.
Once they're all muckied up.
Once they're all muckied up.
He likes them mucky.
These are beautiful. Thank you, Brad. Thank you so much.
All about the butterflies today.
All about the butterflies.
And daisies.
I'm sure glad I took down those little sad little butterflies of mine. Mine look kind of like Izzy did them. Maybe a little bit.
A little bit.
They were the kind of thing that if you're doing primitive.
I told Brad, here's what I said to Brad, because I took your drawings over to him. I said, I don't think Pete knows how to make butterflies. But I'm learning things about her.
I haven't made very many.
No, like they just aren't your thing.
Oh, they're not.
This just goes to show, you know, one needs to practice things in order to.
Yeah, I don't know. Why would I want to do when I can get something like this?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, because I don't like cutesy butterflies so much.
Yes. Mo says John David is always nice and a good boy. And we'll make an awesome book with those.
He will, and that is,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I don't
Oh,
mind.
thank you, Linda. That's very sweet. She says today's a winner all around. All the prints are great. Thanks,
I
Linda.
know, and you know, I really. Oh, ow, ow, ow.
I'm gonna have to instruct her again. Anne says that we still need to sell bundles of the paint-loaded stencils. We might. Like the painted stencils is just like,
Oh.
you know, embellishments or.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't know what we would call them, or that people would understand. I mean, we know you guys do. You hang out with us.
I'm not
You've seen
sure
it.
that there would be a large, but we wouldn't have a large quantity of them.
That's true. So
They would be kind of pricey.
special.
And see, I didn't even get to what I was going to do today, which was I was going to mess with
You
Flirty
still got
Lee
like 30 minutes.
and some of my other.
You want to fleur-de-lis a butterfly?
You know, I don't think so. I think that's kind of. I think they have similar qualities. But now, what I may try to do here is do a blue butterfly on this.
Oh, Catherine, I'm so happy. She says that we've made her afternoon tolerable. So awesome. Yesterday, oh yes. Oh, she's gotten her booster, and oh yes, that'll knock you back. So good. I'm glad that we cheered you up.
Yeah, no kidding. And I hear you. I haven't got my booster yet.
Yeah, you need to.
I need to
Schedule
get my
it.
booster. My second shot kind of hurt, and I was kind of sicky icky. Okay, I think I'm going to go to a larger plate. And I have one available.
Oh, there's definitely some interest in the painted stencils. Deb says we should autograph them. Well, you would autograph them. I would photograph them.
Well, we'd have to have Brad sign them too, because I didn't make them. Well, we got some crud on here.
Yeah, you do. I think you should put down another butterfly
I do too.
on that crud, because I think it might be pretty nifty. This is PMR Studio. We will buy them. Instant Market. Oh, goodness. There is a challenge. Butterfly wing mandala. Oh. There you go, Brad.
Whoops. Come back here, Blue.
Oh, that would be really pretty.
I'm just trying to see if I'm going to like the placement here on the page.
Oh, I like that. Well, remember, you need to lay your butterflies down and then stamp your hootie-doo.
No, well, I just did it kind of opposite. But I'm liking that. Alrighty, so what do we want? What do we want? Well, it has to be transparent. Mariah doesn't want us to use.
What are you kicking under there? She moved things
I
around.
I can't move my knee in a certain position.
All right. My chair's popping
Okay,
again.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to use at least 2 different colors of blue here.
All right, we've definitely got some interest in the painted up stencils. Oh, Catherine, well, I hope you get better soon.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, now the reason I'm using this stuff is, remember, it does some weird stuff out there with the little
Oh, the crazing.
crazing.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to
Which
use.
one is that?
This is aqua green.
All right, and the shuttle.
I think it's an SH. I
You
can't
tend to pull
read
those shuttle ones more than the folk art ones.
Well, I don't know why.
Well, there's more of them. That's
Oh.
one reason.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
I kind of got under that one. I hope that's not a big deal, but maybe
No,
it will be okay.
well, what I'm seeing so far.
It will be okay.
And thank you, Heather. Oh yeah, the color shift paints are super fun.
And, you know, we're talking about cheap paints the other day. Is Julie here today?
I haven't seen her yet, no. She'll watch a replay.
Those are just awesome.
Oh, and here we have the mowers.
Usually they come at the crack of dawn.
Yeah.
If they heard we were doing something.
Yeah. Very nice.
Don't let me forget, I have something to show Fran.
Oh, okay. Fran, still with us?
You still with us? She's probably messing about. See, I want to get a lot of this off here because I don't want that transferring to my orange.
Oh, so Leanne says that she's found if it's her first layer, her brayer picks it up. Don't brayer off, you're brayering off too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's picking it up, you need to back off.
She's still here. Pinka said that was beautiful. I love the look of the butterflies right now. And I think they're definitely one of the ones. You grab them by the back of the wings. So that way you have more control over the little
Antennae.
Antennae. Is it antennae?
I think so.
Antennas? I'm excited to see this. Oh yeah, Darcy, I could see the butterflies in your hands doing some wonderful things for sure. I would be interested in how you were doing the sprays, how they could work in that way.
And I think that they would be lovely once they got a patina.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, looky there. I love that. I love those colors together.
And just that little bit of this color change. Is that the one I used, or did I use this one?
That one, I think. Aqua something.
No, it was this one. It was this one. Because this is aqua green.
Okay.
Mixed in with my, what number was I using? Number 4?
Yeah, the Miami Vice blue.
Yeah. lovely together. And we still have a bit of goings on out here.
Oh yes, camouflage butterflies and the daisy. Well, those are the pansies. That's the, you know, the rings of pansies.
Rings of pansies. Oh man, we got some good butterflies today.
Oh. Deb says, would you place some of your beautiful favorite prints in the county fair this year?
County fair. Here?
Well, ours comes in October.
Oh, I think we went one year.
Yeah?
But that was just when they
I
had
don't even know how you sign up for that business.
booth. We could go and demonstrate
Oh, that would
gel
be fun.
plating. Only thing is hot as Hades
No,
inside that building.
No, if you're in the right building, they have better buildings. Like, they're different places. There's some buildings that are better than others.
Yeah.
I'm sure maybe to buy that booth would be. It's like, oh, you want the AC? Because it can be hot in October
Oh yeah, it can.
or September. I think it's the end of September and the beginning of October is usually when the fair.
And it just depends. It can be cold
yeah, and terrible.
and rainy and wet and miserable and ice and oh, look at that butterfly. Isn't he beautiful? And look at this one.
Oh, she says art is yes. So you gotta start planning now. There you go.
Oh, I'm not very good at that kind of stuff. I might not feel like it then. I feel like it now, but I don't know if I will then.
Hello, Vanessa.
Okay, well, let's try to get this stuff off the plate here with old Lucas.
We are. How far is Austin? What, like 4 or 5 hours, something like that,
From where?
from here to Austin?
Yeah, something like that. I don't really...
Traffic is always completely,
Yeah,
bonkers. Traffic to Austin is.
I like Austin, but I like Austin in the wintertime.
Yeah, it's muggier there than it is here.
We went to
He doesn't like, you know.
graduation there, and
She does not get nicer the warmer she is.
no.
Oh, Brad says 3-hour drive.
Oh, that's not bad.
Feels like it was more. But again, there's usually traffic.
Okay, you didn't remind me I was supposed to show Fran
Oh,
something.
hey, you're supposed to show Fran something.
Fixing to.
Okay.
Get this down because this is going to be a ripener. I want to get every little bit off there, but I'm going to turn it over so you can see.
Oh, a lot of categories at the county fairs are either cash or merchandise. Or both.
What does
What
that
does that
mean?
mean? We're so like, what county fair? You know.
I don't know if this is spectacular.
Connie.
There's a lot of mucky muck going on out there, but
Some
none of it's
subtleties.
really, it's kind of suggestive of different things.
It
you can
shows
see,
a
look at
life of many gel plates.
many. Okay, it'll be a great background. I love saying that. Oh, that'll be a fabulous background. Woo, 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 woo. Oh my gosh, I hope I haven't lost it.
Oh, I guess you can win money or prizes. Okay. Kids can enter things too. Oh, well, Izzy'd be all about that.
Oh, Fran, I hope I haven't lost it. It's with water. Oh,
It's with water?
it's with water.
Like,
You know, my water, I think this is it. No, this is not water.
her filing system is failing her.
Tis. Oh, water.
I thought that was funny too. A fair amount of money. I wish I could help you,
I know, I wished you could too.
but I don't. I don't even know what you're looking for.
That looks good.
That seems promising.
That seems promising. I had this print that I made for you and your turtles.
Oh, I remember.
Do you know what I'm talking
I know which
about?
one you're talking about now. Because
Do you know where it is?
No. I do not. Oh, sorry.
I had it out here. See that? This, you know, you put things away and you think, okay, let me see here.
Well, it'd make more sense that it was over there. If you had it out. She's futzing about. Oh. One neighbor won a baking category. She received $100 and a 25-pound bag of King Arthur flour.
Well.
I wonder what the artist stuff does. Have to look into that.
Fran, I don't know where it is. I'll take a picture. Get it to you when I find it.
Yes, and bragging rights. I like that.
Bragging rights,
We could
yeah.
say award-winning.
Award-winning. Hey, what time is it?
You got 20 minutes.
I got 20 minutes. Fran, I can do another one for you.
If she has a clean plate.
In 20 minutes, if I have a clean plate. Okay, here's 8 by 6.
Yeah, I think demonstrating
Semi.
at the county fair would be hilarious and fun. And, you know. We could live stream from the county fair. How would that be? Let me tell you, people watching at the county fair is pretty fun. That's the part I remember.
What is it?
For the people watching.
Oh, yes.
It's all sorts. Just all sorts.
That's where we got Izzy's duck, right?
No, that was the little, you know, craft fair thing downtown Wiley.
Well, I thought that was pretty cute.
But that was close to it. Yeah.
It has this duck in it. It's just funny.
Oh, thanks, Mo. Yes, hey, if you're kind of new, just popping in here at the end. Or, well, we got 20 minutes. This is near the end. It's not the end yet.
Near the end. Okay, I'm going to use some of this because I like the way it
Shimmers.
puddles and whatnot.
Oh, the crazy.
Crazy, yes.
But mixed with that other stuff, you're going to get less of that.
Yeah, less of that. But some.
So, there you go.
Back on there. Trying to escape.
Are you going to talk through this or can I do a thing?
What? I'm fixing to show.
Oh, okay. There you go. She's demonstrating. I'm going to get her a little headset for the fair. You know how they always have the little microphone thing so she can talk and people can hear? She's not
Sounds
looking
horrible.
excited about this.
I don't. My ears sweat.
No, it's just a
very
little, it's just a wrap over the, it's not that kind of headset. Yeah, she didn't like that kind of headset. Oh, Mouse, that's so funny. Anne, remember on Tuesday we were talking about that. Anne was making chili the other day and I said, do you put beans in it? And she said no. And I said, well, are you from Texas? Because, Texas people don't put beans in their chili. We're originally from Colorado. We put beans in our chili.
This isn't quite as exciting as my other one.
I don't know, though. I kind of like it. You got some other weird things happening there on the plate. She was very excited about giving your turtles a home.
The other one that I have has about
In the
19 more layers on it, and it's way more exciting.
Oh, let's see. We need to lobby YouTube for 2 thumbs up. Aw, that's so sweet. Deb, she loves us. You guys, you love on us really well, and it makes us feel awesome.
Really? All right, this is going to be a little bit more Fran style.
There you go.
There
For the
we
turtles.
Go. Okay, now, what I thought is when you put your turtles down, if you take little strips of something and block out some of the turtle, it will look like they're swimming through the water. Yeah?
See, look, Brad gave us 2 thumbs up with a GG emoji.
See, look at that. Can you just feel that turtle swimming through the waves? And then you can just see the wave going over the turtle.
There you go. Fran, your turtles now have home.
There we go.
There you go.
There we go. get some old Lucas back out here and clean this plate off.
Yeah, you got some weird stuff happening there. Fran says, I love that pea. Yes, I thought of that. There you go.
Great minds.
Great minds. And Fran has the cool little, she has other little roly brayery things.
Yes, she does.
I know, Mouse. She's like, I can't believe you admitted that you put beans in the chili in public. Yeah, they get real fired up about it around here. It's all right.
Well, I think this is really funny because Carmichael, my second husband, who's no longer with us, he made meat brand chili, but Susie, his daughter, said, Pat, I don't want you to tell Daddy, but your chili's better than his.
With the beans in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
all right.
goodness.
Well, there you go. You heard it here.
Yeah.
Butterflies and beans. Who knew? Well, that certainly isn't going to work.
And there we
very
go.
Well.
Come one, come all. See the eighth wonder of the world, jelly print guru pea. Only this weekend at the county fair. I can make a poster. Might be fun, y'all.
You think we have enough Texas people that would show up for our...
Well, no, people just go to the fair. Like, you
Yeah.
kind of have a built-in audience. But we should probably figure out, because I don't think they just let you show up. You got to buy a booth. Yeah, I know.
I just don't know that I can commit to that. I don't know how I'll feel that day.
I want to know if we can live stream from there, because I think that would be hilarious. Us live streaming from, you know, the Texas County Fair.
Oh, and you could interview people and whatnot.
It would be fun if we could do that. They got the good Wi-Fi there. Now we need a landline. We want a direct hook in.
I forgot about this.
Oh.
I told
Well,
you.
yeah, because we would give the bits, the outer bits.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see, looky there, y'all.
See, you can control your color with that.
But he
Thanks,
could fit some more
Brad.
little butterflies
Okay,
on
now
there.
there's a nice one. Look, it got off some other mucky
Yes,
bits.
that was a good cleanup.
It's a good cleanup.
Cleanup. Hey, Niecy, I'm so glad you're here. Got the butterflies going. You missed the daisies. Daisies were a good time.
The daisies were. We had some good ones today. Well, let's recapitulate.
Oh. Recapitulate, huh?
Those babies.
Is that like regrouping or?
Let's do it. Let's do a fly
I'm
through.
gonna capitulate.
We're going to recapitulate. Okay. So we did daisies. We didn't get to those. Those are more water. I don't know why I had that out before. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Not
There
to
we go.
worry.
All
Okay,
right.
this is going to be a lovely background.
I'm gonna spray that.
Mariah's going to spray it. This needs a little spraying. Doesn't that look like a field of sunflowers nodding their little heads?
That's it.
Here's the wonderful stencil from whence it all came. Look at
It
that
looks
beauty.
awesome. You did good with the color.
Now what I need here, look at how cool this would be on this black. If I could get an opaque pink to come off on the black. That would be like drop dead gorgeousness. Here's a little weird one that we pulled X's from Texas. My personal favorite of the day. I'd be happy to sign this print. Not always happy to sign them. I don't sign them unless I really like them.
Yeah.
I think this is lovely, but I think it needs a bit more of...
Well, and I could spray that and you would be very... I think even with the sepia, or even if I did a nice ombre kind of thing with it, I'd be pretty good.
And I think if you did something like a blue, and it would turn some of the pink kind of purple.
Hey, we got 10 minutes. You want me to
And the
spray it?
sky. I think you should do it.
I
Just
don't
do
have-
it, man.
I don't have my camera. Hold on, though. I could probably get it up there.
Well, here, while you're doing that, I'm going to show the rest of these prints while you get set up.
Hold on one second here. Where's my clippy?
Oh, are you stealing my camera?
No, I got mine. I didn't have it in place because I had I was videoing with the phone and not the...
Lovely, lovely colors there. Y'all will have to look back and see how I made that. I can't remember. And I think this needs some more too. This might be an option for Mariah. I love how, see how it went over here off the page? I didn't line it up very good. I like that. And, well, we really need to do some more to this one. But this is a sweet little print. I mean, it's got lots of possibilities. We have some more tissue paper that we can hand over to Mariah and she can do things with. Oh, this is not tissue paper. This, I'm sorry, this is the Sumier rice paper.
All right, oh, actually that side of my board isn't too terribly bad.
Okay, now let's look at the butterflies. Well, here's the water for Fran's turtles, which are really, her turtles are every bit as wonderful as these butterflies because they do have a lot of, you know, detail to them and they're very
All right, so what do you want?
turtley.
What do you want done here?
I want you to use blue. And I know you have lots of blue.
And now I've gone to my top side, so you're no longer showing.
Okay.
Look
Well,
at that
we're ready
now.
for you to do that.
Okay. So, what kinds of blues do you want me to go? Turquoisey blues or...
I want you to go
true blue.
cool blue.
Okay.
But I think you should use both of them.
I'm going to try here.
Because it's going to sort of simulate sky.
Okay.
That's what I feel anyway.
Yeah, that's a crazy purple that you mixed, and I'm not going to go that route.
No, I don't think you should do purple.
Okay. And then that blue is just way too blue. I think that one's kind of turquoisey. Let's go with these to start out with. Oh, and then I know which other one.
And you know, Mariah, this has enough white paper. This might be really, because you could control what you sprayed where. On these. I'm showing it in my camera because I'm still on, right?
Yeah, and yes, your Pacon.
This was number 2. Remember, this was number 1.
Okay.
She's going to dab.
I am. If I can find the right dibberdy-doo. I'm going to have to clean out my drawer here. Things are not working as well as I want them to. I kind of need a new dabber. I'm going to go with this one.
I don't have any over here. I've already mucked mine all up.
There you guys go. And look at us switching cameras and getting it set up like professionals.
Yeah.
Like a boss.
Boom.
Boom shakalaka.
Boom chakalaka. Boom
Okay,
chakalaka.
let's see here. The stencils. Okay. Woo, I kind of missed some things here. Not sure how to answer Vanessa. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think
What?
she was teasing.
This-
Watch back. Okay, the stencils were only cut during this live stream. Yeah, so not available. That is exactly right. Yeah, they were cut like, you know, during this live stream.
Yes.
Uh,
They were requested earlier in the morning.
yeah, we weren't sure.
But
Yeah, and
then they were still struggling with my really lame drawings of butterflies.
yes, and the butterflies still need a little tinkering. That is true. At least I think that is what Brad was saying. Yes, just some slight ones, I think. Because in that way, for those of you that are using them on the gel plate, you're going to get a little bit more out of them.
Yes. But you could use them as is right now if you were just spraying.
Yeah, here, and I'm going to go top side to you again. So you can show the butterflies there.
Oh,
You're back on.
there we go.
Let's see. Yes, because Vanessa has been watching for a while. We know Vanessa. We love Vanessa. Hey, you should be getting your stuff here soon, Vanessa. I sent you some things. She loves the daisies. Chris does. Oh, thank you, Judy. And then, yeah, it'll be minor changes that Brad's going to be doing. I agree with that because they are quite lovely and wonderful as they stand. That's the winner chicken dinner of the day, I think.
This is as far as now. I think my
With
I like this one too.
That with a mat would be quite lovely, matted.
Yes. This and my other one that I said I would sign. I don't know what happened to anything. God, I can lose stuff right in front of me.
Oh, Ann, hello. Ann Haley, you're new. We got another Ann. All right. Well, there we go. I think that was a very happy day.
I think these two are the winners.
Oh, yes. The flower thing there at the beginning was a good, well worth all that laying out. In the beginning. There was a little
Talking about composition.
You know.
Absolutely.
That's right. Oh, there we go. Oh, Judy P, thank you for doing that. Because I haven't really mentioned makers today. So a lot of these lovely people that you do see here in the chat, they are also artists. And they hang out with us over in Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. Our lovely moderator, Judy P, has put in that link today. Anyways, if you would go over there, please answer the questions. I'm not going to let you in unless you answer the questions. That's just the way it works. But that's where we hang out. You will see awesome artwork from everyone, not just us.
No, lots of people.
And sometimes we have some less than stellar things too that we also post. That is us. We love you guys and think that you post awesome things. But it's good to see some of our mistakes too, and we see that. And we have a lot of experimenting that happens over in Makers, and that is also one of the things I especially love.
Yes, it doesn't have to be absolutely beautiful, ready for mounting on the museum wall. But when people, it's like, you know, that stuff that Fran did the other day with the circles or whatnot. I never did really understand what was happening there,
but I
Fran.
want to know more about that because I think you were sort of onto something there, Fran. Because, see, somebody had posted, and I cannot remember the lady's name, and I do apologize. I usually am pretty good about that, but I don't remember. She had, because they were trying to replicate the fancy artisan papers with the round circles.
Oh, yes.
So people have been trying to kind of figure out ways to do that with what you already have. And again, that's fantastic. And
yes, Froyle uses those a lot.
And hey, I have some on Dita. Don't forget about, here, let me show you Dita. Dita's got some swirl business. I know how to collage some things too, people. Her name's Dita.
I still have old Red over there.
She still needs some, I haven't finished her out completely. But see, she's like, I think some things need to happen here on the edges.
And you must do the bottom. You can't not do the bottom because John David always does his bottoms.
Well, see, I started.
And it might need some little feet, cute little
she
feet.
Needs some cute underwear on or something.
Yeah.
Dita. So yeah, that's the kind of stuff that we do when we do what we do. All right, that is pretty much the end of the stream today. We will see you guys back on Sunday because that's the next day that we go live. Remember, our new schedule is Tuesdays, Thursdays at 3 p.m. And then our normal, you know, what we call normal, because that's the one that we've been doing for over a year, stream is 10 a.m. Central Time on Sunday. We will be dropping other videos here and there. We've got some things planned. There's always the Makers Creative Collab that you will find out more on Facebook. But if you are not into the whole Facebook thing and you just like hanging out with us, that is totally cool too. Be sure to kind of check out our Arty Perks. They are super fun. You get to play with emojis, and then there's some different levels. You can go check out that video and the information there. But we do have the fun emojis and all that business. If you want to look into the stencils, that information is there in the chat. And there's also way more information in the description box below. There's a lot more show me. In the show me more, you're going to get TMI. That's okay.
Yeah.
We would rather over inform you than under. listen to that. There we go. All right, guys. It was super fun. We'll see you over in Makers. Bye.